severe thunderstorm warning that just popped up as I was just walking over to the desk. So you see that yellow polygon on a box that you see there for Orange and Osceola County. That is a brand new severe thunderstorm warning that just popped up. Here's a look at that warning. You can see it is producing a lot of heavy rain and also lots of lightning as well as we hone in on that warning cell. This is in effect until 7:45 this afternoon. It is this cell that's in far southeastern Orange County, northeastern Osceola County. I've been tracking this because not only because of the winds, but also some hail with it as well. So we're watching this really closely as this continues to move northeastward. We're seeing winds of 60 miles per hour with the severe thunderstorm and also some hail as well. And in fact, I'm going to ping this hail core while we're on air here. Hail core of about almost an inch. So that's not the only area where we do have a severe thunderstorm warning. We have another one this one's in Okeechobee County, but if this continues to hold together, this could also bleed into Osceola County. This one was actually showing some broad rotation earlier, but thankfully it looks like it's weakened quite a bit. Still though, quite a bit of rain over in Kenansville, Yeehaw Junction, and we're also seeing that heavy rain just north of Kenansville right there along State Road 441. Earlier that was pinging a hail core warning. In fact, actually now this has become a tornado warning. So breaking news now, that severe thunderstorm warning that I was just tracking has now become a tornado warning. So now we have a tornado warning in effect now for Orange and Osceola County because of this cell. You can hone in here. This is the area that's being impacted right now. This is right over Narcoossee as we speak. This is heading northeastward now at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. Radar indicating some rotation with this tornado warning cell that's impacting southern Orange, northeastern Osceola County until 7:45 this evening. So it's been a very active afternoon. Let me put a squall line on here to show you some of the areas that it's impacting. Unfortunately, though, with this tornado warning cell, it is not moving. So it's essentially sitting over the same area over and over. So I'm going to hone in on our velocity and take a look at where we're seeing this rotation. It is right over Narcoossee as we speak. So I'm going to pull this card in. I know it's going to be blocking part of the screen here, but I just want to show you where we're seeing this rotation. I'm going to highlight this area here. Taking a look at our radar here, it looks like, again, it's right over Narcoossee Road. So this is right near Narcoossee Road and Searles Drive. This is right in the heart of Narcoossee here. I'm going to highlight this area where we're seeing not only that rotation, but a very impressive hail core. This is all thanks to a boundary collision, basically two thunderstorms that collided and now has fired a tornado warning right now in effect for Osceola as well as southern Orange County. So let me highlight some of the areas that are going to be impacted really soon. Unfortunately, though, this is stationary, so meaning it's not moving. So if there is a tornado, it is literally sitting right over Narcoossee. So I'm going to hone in a little closer down to street level because this thing is unfortunately not moving to show you some of the areas that are right now being impacted by this tornado warning cell. So here's a closer look at some of the communities that are right now being impacted by this tornado warning. If you're just now joining us this evening, it is 7:21 and we have a tornado warning in effect for northeastern Osceola and southeastern portions of Orange County this evening. So let me highlight and hone in some of the areas that are going to be impacted. It's unfortunately, as I mentioned, not moving. So this is some of the communities that this tornado warning cell is impacting at the moment. So I'm going to go down to street levels here. This is located right over Narcoossee here in northern Osceola County. And where we're seeing the rotation right now is near Zuni Road, Searles Drive, Simmering Shores Lane, and Voyager Avenue. This is a tornado warning cell that is moving, actually not moving, it's stationary. So it's right over this particular area where we're seeing the rotation here. Thankfully, looking at the latest radar image, it does look like it's loosened up a bit, meaning the rotation is not as tight, but there is still some rotation there. And this is exactly where I'm seeing here, where you see Whisper Wind Drive. That looks like Zuni Road, Clampson Road, and also Narcoossee Road. Narcoossee Road, as you guys know, is a really populated area. Lots of communities there. So again, we are under a tornado warning until 7:45 this evening with this cell. I'm going to wind up the picture just to give you some perspective here. It is due to this cell that is literally essentially right along the Orange and Osceola County line. This is not moving, unfortunately. It's just been spinning over and over the same area. And you can see this is where we're seeing rotation. What I'm going to do right now, this is our first warning radar, the radar that's right above our towers here at WESH 2. I'm going to switch to the radar scenes a little bit just to make sure I'm analyzing analyzing the storm. I'm using the Melbourne radar right now, and again, they're also showing this rotation. Thankfully, it looks like it's broadening up a bit, so that's the good sign. But let me hone in on the street level, the communities that are being impacted. Unfortunately, this is not moving. This tornado warned cell is essentially just sitting and has been sitting over this particular area over. So unfortunately, this is not, if there is a tornado on the ground right now, this is not moving in any direction. It's basically sitting right over the area of Searles Drive. It looks like Addison Boulevard, also Zuni Road. This is where we're seeing that rotation right now. As I take a look at our radar, we are seeing not only just copious amounts of rain, but a very impressive hail core. This is actually the hail core associated with that. So on top of damaging winds with that tornado warned cell, we have a hail core here, and I'm actually going to ping this hail core because we could see some damaging winds or damaging hail from this. And right now it looks like the hail core is about half an inch in diameter. It looks actually a lot more impressive than that. I don't think our radar is doing a very good job pinging the hail core, but really the more important thing is the wind. So unfortunately, we're still seeing that rotation. It is just not moving, guys. It is still over the same, basically the same spot in Narcoossee since this tornado warning cell was issued. So here are some of the communities that are being impacted, unfortunately, right now with this cell that is just essentially not really moving. I apologize, I'm switching through the radars, the velocities here, which is takes a look at the winds within the storm to see if this is weakening. And the good news, it looks like it is starting to broaden up just a little bit as I'm checking the National Weather Service chat to see if there's any chatter about this, to see if this warning will expire. It looks like it's still going to hold on till 7:45. So if you're just now joining us, I'm going to widen up this picture to show you we have a tornado warning. It started off as a severe thunderstorm warning as over northern Osceola and southern Orange counties. It started off as a yellow, which is a severe thunderstorm warning. Now it's been upgraded to a tornado warning because we're seeing that rotation near Narcoossee. So it looks like they've actually shrank the tornado warning box. So let me hone in on where we're seeing. Again, I'm still seeing that rotation, although looks like it's broadened up a bit, but I'm still seeing that rotation right over Narcoossee here. I'm going to hone down to street level where the communities that are being impacted right now with this tornado warned cell. I'm going to read out some of the communities. So I'm going to step off the screen a little bit just to make it a little bit easier for me to read this. It includes Leon Tyson Road, Ashburn Road, Cherry Blossom Loop, Searles Drive, Shimmering Shores Lane, Voyager Avenue. If you hear any of these roads, please take shelter immediately because there is a tornado warned cell that is either right over you folks or be heading over you folks immediately. This is also impacting areas like Lace Bark Pine Road, Story Road, Sungrove Lane. This is all in northern Osceola County here because this, unfortunately, thunderstorm is essentially stationary. It's not moving. So if there is a tornado associated with it, it's essentially sitting right over the same area and just not having any movement. One thing I do want to check here is a product that we call CC. It's correlation coefficient. It looks for a debris ball. So I take a look at this and see if there's any bright banding to indicate if there's any debris being picked up by this tornado. So I'm going to look at the correlation coefficient right now, and it looks like the debris tracker. I do see a little bit of bright banding here. I do want to switch over to another radar that we do use. So excuse me 1 second so I can flip it over to another radar. Oftentimes we use this, so just give me 1 second so I can flip from one radar product to another. As we track out this tornado warned cell here, it looks like there is possibly, again, rotation with this as we track out this tornado warned cell in northern Osceola County. So just to give you a heads up in the back, I'm going to take over Lynx 1 right now. For some reason, it's not switching over from WSI 1 to Lynx 1 for me, so I'm going to manually walk over there because I do want to check to see if we do see one of the products that we use on Lynx 1 to see if we have a debris ball. But right now I'm not seeing that. There is a little bit of sign of that on the correlation coefficient or debris tracker. Okay, so this is Lynx 1. I'm going to pull up this and take this over here and analyze the storm using this computer because this one takes a look at the inner workings of the storm. So what I'm going to do is hone in here and take a look and to see if I do see any debris. So we pull up what's called our debris tracker to see, one, if there's any rotation, and two, if that rotation is, again, picking up any what we call debris, things like roof or tree branches, all that sort. So here's a closer look at that radar. So I'm gonna pull this over here, and I don't know why it's in black, guys, but here's Lynx 1. I am pulling up Lynx 1 right now, and here's a closer look at that tornado warning. We are seeing very heavy rain with that, guys. I'm in black. I'm gonna send it back to you, anchors, please.
Yeah, we'll take it from here, Cam, just because we know you got to reload your system. But this tornado warning continues happening right now at the Orange Osceola County line. It's right in the Osceola County side. If you're in the Lake Nona area, the Narcoossee Road area, that's where this storm is starting to impact a lot of folks. Cam has been giving us the details that this storm has not truly moved a lot. This is at Narcoossee and Searles. Also, just a few miles, as we mentioned, just south of Lake Nona Boulevard in that area, but this is some heavy rainfall that's been falling in this zone. Also, Leon Tyson Road and Voyager Avenue. Those are the areas that need to be watching out for the system as it continues to kind of sit in the same zone over and over, this tornado warning not truly moving from this area.
Yeah, and of course, Cam Tran is really trying to work right now to get all of the facts and the details for everyone. So stay with us here on the air. We're going to continue to follow this tornado.
Yeah, we're not going to go anywhere until this tornado warning is completely over, but you can see right in the middle of your screen some of those lightning strikes that are also happening around this cell. You see that blue line that's right above the Narcoossee area? That's where Cam is tracking that tornado system. It's whenever the two different colors truly on the map start to interact is when you start to see the issue that's coming from that. Cam's reloaded some of our system. Are we ready to go back to you, Cam?
Yeah, let's go back on WSI 1.
Let's go back to Cam. She is still following this for us as well. She's going to give us the latest track. Cam, has this system moved at all? We started to see the same people that are dealing with it.
Yeah, and this sometimes happens. So what happens is, let me read this. The tornado vortex signature has weakened, but gusts are still increasing in northeastern Osceola. So if this trend holds, this is according to the National Weather Service here, that the tornado warning will be canceled in the next 5 minutes or so. So that's good news. So what they're analyzing is what essentially I was looking at, which is two things here, which is the winds within the storm, which is the couplet, or oftentimes we look at gate-to-gate shear, which is basically the winds within the storm, the red and the greens, when they're close together, that indicates rotation. And taking a look at the radar scan, our latest radar scan, this is actually from our first warning radar, I do see that weakening, which is a good sign. That's one good sign to look at. And flipping through all our radars, we have our own radar, but we also have the airport radar, we also have Melbourne's radar, and everything is going in the right direction, so that's good news. I don't see a really tightening couplet and rotation anymore, but I still see really strong winds within this tornado warning cell. Look at this radar pinging winds of 43 miles per hour. So they're still within the cell damaging winds, but thankfully in terms of rotation, it looks like it is weakening. And also one thing I'm noticing is with the hail core, this is the hail core here that's indicated by the pink. I'm gonna ping this. When this starts, these numbers start to go down below 1, that's a little bit of a more reassuring sign. So, but still, there's still some rotation here. I don't want to let our guards down yet. This tornado warning does not expire until 7:45. I'm still seeing some broad rotation with that, but it has loosened up quite a bit. It's not as tight as what we saw earlier when this tornado warning cell was issued. And I also will say, I was trying to pull up our debris tracker, and it does look a little bit reassuring from that end as well. We were seeing some bright colors earlier. This is a look at our debris tracker. And I did not see anything that really stood out in terms of debris. And what a debris tracker is it analyzes the inner workings of the storm to see if it's being picking up anything like roofs or branches, and thankfully I don't see that as a case. And it looks like the National Weather Service has just canceled that tornado warning. However, the severe thunderstorm warning associated with that cell, again in northern Osceola and southeastern Orange County, still remains, which is to me saying, hey, we're not seeing that rotation anymore, but I do still see winds damaging or strong enough that we're going to keep that severe thunderstorm warning in place till 7:45. So that is good news. I'm going to send it back to you guys in the anchors, unless when we want me to finish the entire weather segment now, but the good news is that tornado warning that was in effect for northern Osceola and also southern Orange County has expired. They've now kept the severe thunderstorm warning in place. I'll continue to monitor this through the evening to see if anything else pops up, but this is due to a couple of boundary collisions. It's been a very active afternoon. Back to you guys.
All right, Cam, thank you so much.